Hi everyone and welcome back to the C++ class. In today's session we will learn how to create classes and object in C++ using Visual Studio Code. So to create classes you will go to File, select Open Folder. You can select your existing folder or you can create your new folder in order to group all your C++ program at one place. I am creating a new folder on desktop. The folder name is lecture01 creating classes. You can use something different name for this folder. So please select this folder. Now you can see your folder is connected with your Visual Studio Code. So folder will help us to organize your C++ programs. Inside it, you can keep all C++ program at one place. So now in order to create a new C++ file, you will select the first icon, new file. Click on it or you can use any name to the file. So I am using a class example1.c++ and press enter. Here the new C++ file has been created. So inside it, let us add some important header files and the namespace in order to create your C++ program. So let us see how to create a class and what is a class. So before creating a class, you must know about it what is a class. So class is a blueprint or a prototype from which an individual object is created. The class contains the data members and member functions. Data members are variables declared inside a class that represents the properties or a characteristics of an object. So what are the member functions? Member functions are the functions that are defined inside a class to operate on the data members. These functions define the behavior or actions that the object of the class can perform. So let us understand how to create a class. So to create a class, you will simply use a class keyword and you can use the name of the class. So here right now I am using a class name is a car and you can use a semicolon after this. So this class definition will be over. So as I already told you, the class contains the data members. So let us understand how to add our data members inside. So we are creating a class car. So data members related to the class car may be like a string, brand of a car, right? You can use string, model of a car, or you can use the integer year. So these are the few data members. So car can contains the multiple data members, but I am using a few data members, and how to declare it and how to use it you will understand inside this session. So these are the data members. Let us add a member function. So you can see how to add member functions inside it. So member function can help us to display the data of your class car. So I am adding a function here, void display info, right? So this is a function which will help you to display the data members of a class car. So how will you display it? I'm using a cout, or you can display the different properties of a car, right? So this is a model you can display using a model, right? Or in the similar way, you can display the other data also. This is and L I am using. So now you can just copy in order to save time. I will use copy and paste. Here you can display the brand of a car. So that is present inside a brand variable. Model of a car is present inside a model variable, and the year of a car is present inside the year variable. That will help you to understand what is the manufacturing year of a particular car. So guys, you can see this is a class car. Inside it, we have added data members and a member functions. And this is the closing definition of a class car. So now this car, we don't know what is the brand of a car, what is the model of a car, right? So currently you can see this car is a blueprint or a prototype. This car is not in action. So whenever you are creating some blueprint or a prototype, it will not reserve any space in the memory. Right now, the class car is not taking any memory in the taking in the memory in your machine or in your computer. So let us see how to utilize the members of a class car and how this class will be in action. So let us add a main function. So inside a main function, you will or you would like to utilize the data members of a class car. So first you will create an object of a class car. So how to create an object of a class? You will simply use a class name, then you will write the space and you will write my car one. So this is a simply or a simple object of a class car. So what is objects? You must know about it. And what are the objects? Objects are the instance of a class. Object are the instance of a class car, or you can see object are the real world entities that can utilize the data which is present inside a class. So this is a way how to create object. So now with the help of this object, you can access the data members and the member functions of a class car. Or you can see the class car, or this class car is a user defined data types. If you will see how we are creating an object, it is similar to how we are declaring a primitive variables. So here you can see int is a primitive data type, but car is a user defined data types, and here is a variable, and here my car is the object. So in the same way, you are declaring variables of primitive data types, you can define the objects of the user defined class car, right? So now the class car object my car is created. Now with the help of this object, you can access the data members, like you can write the brand, you can assign the value of the brand. For example, the brand name is Toyota, right? So this is a way. So with how to access the data or how to access the members of a class car with the help of dot operator. So you will use a object name dot member name, right? So member name is a brand, or you can assign its value. So your brand is a Toyota, right? But you can see its compiler is complaining there is some red flag here. So what is the error? Let's see. So the car brand is inaccessible. So this brand we can't access inside a main function. So what is the reason? So the reason is by default the members defined inside a class car is a private. Means whatever you are defining inside a class car, that will not be accessible outside the class. Why? Because by default it is a private. So if you would like to make this data accessible outside the class, you have to change the visibility of these members of a class car, and that you can done with the help of access modifiers. So you can define the data members and the member function as public. So now this public data is available outside the class car. So this public is the access specifier that will define the visibility of your data members and member functions. If something you will define public, that will be accessible outside the class. Or if you will not use public, by default, the data members and the functions or whatever you will define inside a class car will be private and will not be accessible outside the class. That's why we have created this public. So right now this data is public, anyone can from the outside can access it, or this member function can also be available outside this class. So now you can see the compiler is not complaining. Now in the similar way you can assign the values for other properties also, like model you can write. So you can provide some model information. So I am using here Corolla, right? So this is a model of a car. Or in the similar way, you can use my car one dot year. You can assign some values like 2021. Okay. Now this is a way how can you just assign the values to the data members for a particular object my car, right? Now With the help of this object, you can call the member function also, display information, right? So this program is completed now. So we have created a class car that contains some data members and member functions. Inside a main function, we have created an object of a class car that is utilizing the data members and the member functions. So now you will save this program and let us run it, and you will see what is the output. So now you can see what is the output. It is showing the information of a particular car. The brand name is Toyota, model is Corolla, and year is 2021. So guys, this is a way how to create a class, how to add data members, member functions, and how to create object and access your members of a particular class car outside the class. So guys, this is all about for today's session. In the next session, you will learn how to create the multiple objects and how to set the values of a particular data using a functions that you will learn in the next video sessions. So thanks for watching. Bye bye for now. Have a great day.